Hey guys, Connor here with Condor Blue, and today I'm here to talk to you guys about our brand new cage for the Sony A7 series of cameras. Let's go ahead and start with what makes this cage unique, and that is going to be the Arca Swiss base plate for this cage. To take out the camera, it's really simple. All you have to do is flip up this side lever and then press in this blue button on the back, and the cage will simply slide right off, and then just reverse the process to attach your camera right back. Flip this lever down and it's nice, safe, and secure. And what makes an Arca Swiss base plate so great is that a lot of other companies use an Arca Swiss standard for their gimbals or tripods, so you're able to quickly remove it from the Condor Blue cage and then fly it on a gimbal or move it to a secondary tripod and then simply move it right back into your cage setup quick and efficiently. Now, if you need extra security as you build out your rig, we do provide a second point of contact using this little eyelet piece on the camera, and you simply just screw in the provided screw, which is right underneath, to make sure that it's going to be nice and secure when you start getting more complex rigs. Now, you'll also notice on the cage that it has this nice curved design, and that's not just for looks, it is for functionality. It's going to make sure that you have access to all the top buttons and dials, and the cage itself is not going to hinder you while you are shooting, which is very nice. Now, another thing you'll notice is that the cage is absolutely riddled with a ton of 1/4-20 screw holes, which means that you're going to have plenty of opportunities to mount any accessories that you may want while you're on set. And there are also two 3/8 mounting points, one on the top and one on the left, which also have Arri pinholes, and they are also NATO rails, which will work great with our Condor Blue remote trigger top handle. And the cage is available with the remote trigger top handle and provided LANC cable for the camera. And to attach the top handle to the camera is very simple. All you have to do is press down the safety pin and then slide the top handle on and tighten it down. Now, you will need different LANC cables depending on which camera you have. In the case of Sony cameras, we need a 2.5mm LANC cable to micro USB, and all you have to do is attach it to the camera itself and then to the top handle as well. Now, if you do use a different camera, like maybe the Canon EOS R, the correct LANC cable will be provided with the top handle of your choice. And now that your top handle is all plugged in, there's one last thing you gotta do before you start recording, and just make sure that the camera is set over to the S mode in the case of the Sony A7S III, and then you just simply press the top button to start recording, and then press it again to stop recording. Now, you may also have noticed that the top handle, just like the cage, is riddled with a ton of different mounting points, both on the left and the right side, as well as a 15mm rod mount on the front and a cold shoe mount on the top and on the back as well. Now, one last thing to note about the top handle with the Sony A7 series of cage is that it is slightly off center from the top of the camera, and the reason for that is that once you attach a lens to the camera, the center of gravity is actually shifted over towards the lens, and it's going to be balanced a bit more perfectly with this setup, making it ideal for handheld shooting. Now, if you're looking to build out your camera rig to be more useful in a professional environment, we also have available this base rig bundle, which comes with two 15mm 12-inch rods, which are great for attaching additional accessories to the camera rig, as well as this side-mounted quick release 501 top plate. And then also on the bottom, it has Arri dovetail industry standard receiver, and this works great with our lightweight Arri dovetail as well. Now, let me go ahead and take a moment to attach the 501 plate to the cage itself. So once the two screws are firmly tightened down on that 501 base plate using this nice little Condor Blue flathead tool that is provided with this bundle, all you have to do is side mount it into the base rig and then tighten it down using this nice little thumb screw. And once it is firmly tightened down, it's nice and secure on your base rig. It's not gonna fall off, and it is highly functional. And if you wanna make it even more functional, we actually do have another bundle to go through, and that is the Ultimate Rig. So everything laid out before me is a part of the Ultimate Rig bundle, including the things that we already have attached to the camera, including the base rig, as well as the Rosette arm bundle, the V-mount battery plate, and the D-tap to dummy battery braided cable. Let me go ahead and take a moment to build all this out for you guys. So this is the ultimate rig in all of its glory, completely built out. Why don't I go ahead and talk about a few of the major features of this rig, starting with the grips themselves, which are lined with this tactile rubber, making sure that it's going to be comfortable whether you're shooting in a hot environment or a cold environment. Now, the biggest standout feature of the Rosette arms is going to be the Rosette quick release lever, which allows you to quickly adjust the angle of the grips themselves. And the arms can also be extended using this little knob right here. Just twist it, extend to whatever your desired length is, and then tighten it back down. And all of the cables can be managed using these nice little cable management pins. Now, moving over to the back of the rig, we have the V-mount battery plate. And the V-mount battery plate has a couple of different DC ports, as well as a D-tap port, which can be used with that braided cable to power the camera. And then the other DC ports can be used to power any other accessories that you have attached to the ultimate rig. Anyways, guys, that is our ultimate rig bundle in a nutshell. If you guys have any questions about any of the things you see here, including the ultimate rig, the base rig, or the cage itself, be sure to leave a comment down below, or you can always ask our live chat over on our website. My name is Connor with Condor Blue, and I will see you in the next one.